Hello, everybody. Michael Anfield here. Thank you for joining me. Look what I have. Cherries. Yes. Whole container full of cherries. Mm. Mm-hmm. It's a mukbang. However you pronounce it, it's a mukbang. Cherry Haven. Mm-hmm. I had some berries that grow in Quebec, and they kind of look like blueberries, but a little bit longer, and they stained one of my shirts. And I was like, man, it's really a dark and powerful color. You could probably use it for your hair or something, you know? It's a dark, 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 like red, and when it gets on clothes, certain clothes, it changes color, of course. Cherries are really, really great. Fortunately, they do use a lot of chemicals, and you can't find often organic ones. So today's topic is disseminating, or whatever you want to call it. It's basically people usually dissect everything. They analyze everything in life, analyzing the computer and analyzing the food with nutrients and what vitamins does it have and how much this does it have and this and that. And even though I haven't read his book, probably it's good. T. Colin Campbell, his book Whole. I heard him talk a little bit about it one time in an interview, and he said basically it talks about how we should look at everything as a whole. And in some cases, or a lot of cases, that's very true. We should look at a lot of things as a whole, like nature as a whole, instead of dissecting, and fruit as a whole, instead of dissecting, and water as a whole, instead of dissecting, every little thing. And in certain cases, dissecting things and analyzing things, it's good to some extent. But hmm, but we should look at things as a whole. So that's what this video is about. It's about wholeness. Looking everything, like when we look at this cherry, we see not just this cherry, we see the water that has gone to make these cherries grow. We see the air and the sun, and we see the animals. We see the people picking them and growing them, and all these things that came to just make this one cherry. It has all that within it. Within him, he has all of that. The water, the rain, the soil, the bacteria, the insects, the animals, the humans that were growing this and picking this. All that in this little fruit. And that is what it means to look at everything from a wholeness or oneness. We're all interconnected to this. I am interconnected to this little being here because now I am consuming this fruit and it comes out of me and goes back into nature. Well, should go back into nature, but we go to the washroom in artificial settings and who knows where all our bodily fluids goes out to. But if you're in nature and you're pooping in nature, all that gets going back into the earth. So you eat, you throw the seed away. Potentially that's a new life. Sometimes you eat the seed. Some fruits have edible seeds like bananas, and that grows. Those grow, those grow, and we bring new life into the picture. Mm, these cherries are really good. Hmm. They're really ripe. Hmm. Hmm. So look at everything as a whole. Some people look at fruit and right away they say sugar, 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 sugar. It's bad for you. It's bad. And who's disseminating these myths about fruit and sugar? Yeah, fruit has sugar in it, but naturally occurring sugars in this. And what I don't like is that people lump sugar, all sugar together, and they say sugar is bad. So if sugar is bad, fruit is bad, etc., etc. And we got to understand that sugar is, even processed sugar or added sugar, is not even that bad if you compare it. I mean, yes, it's bad comparing it to a fruit like this, but it's not as bad if we compare it to the worst foods possible. And that is animal flesh and animal secretions. Because animal flesh and secretions, like the flesh of animals, meat, dairy, cheese, butter, yogurt, what have you, um, eggs, honey, they all contain, maybe not honey, but they all contain cholesterol, high cholesterol, saturated fat, and acidifying animal protein. So we all know those are bad things for us. Now there are certain people out there that want to tell you good things about your bad habits, like cholesterol and saturated fat. It's good for you. Well, I don't look at science for the answers, as science is based on herding culture. If you look at this little guy right here, this little guy right here, you will see that the only data that actually comes out with information, like the scientific data that comes out, there's practically one governmental agency, USDA, which stands for United States Department of Agriculture, USDA. They're the ones who come out with the percentages of how much vitamin C is in here, how much water is in here, how much this is in here. They come up with the numbers with a lot of the figures. When you look at nutrition label on the side of a package, for example, you'll see that a lot of those numbers, or all of those numbers, come from the USDA, or at least in North America, they come from the USDA. And so governments lie, steal, and cheat. So why believe them with anything else? And don't forget that science is part of the herding culture. It's part of this conspiracy. So what we need to do is just eat the fruit, bless Mother Nature. I love you, Mother Nature, for providing this food and for the humans that provided it and for everyone and everything that has gotten these to the store. Delicious. Cherries. I love fruit. And if I were to tell you like what North American fruit do I love, like what Canadian fruit do I love, cherries. Probably one of my favorite. I don't like too much pears or apples. Apples are probably one of my least favorite fruits. But cherries, probably my most favorite out of any fruit. Yeah, they're usually sweet, usually so good, and just overall like amazing fruit. What else? Yeah, so see everything as a whole. Don't dissect. We're not here to dissect. We're here like we don't dissect nature. I mean, yeah, in some ways we do. We have this tree and we have that tree, and we look at the ground and we have this and that, and we kind of compare and dissect. But let's see it as a whole. So nature is the rain and the sun and the stars and the clouds and the moon and the trees and the leaves and the insects, and nature is just so beautiful. And that's a whole, a whole, a whole. That's what we gotta think about. It's a whole. So that's it. I'm just gonna show you a little bit of nature. There's a lot of garbage around and things around, but this is nature. This is where I currently live, and I'll be leaving soon, probably end of the month or so. So take care, everybody, and I will see you soon. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye bye.